you for coming to commemorate the 12th anniversary of 9/11. To start us off, here's Mr. Raymond Grandina. Start us off, here's Mr. Raymond Grandina, Grand Knight of Farmingdale Knights of Columbus Council 2204 and Community Outreach Coordinator of Spencer Funeral Homes.
Thank you. Can you hear me now? All right. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reverend Dina. I am a Grand Knight, and here today is the Honor Guard of the Fatima Assembly and our faithful navigator, Henry C. Tomlinson. Thank you, Henry, for bringing out the Honor Guard here this morning, and all of our dignitaries that are here to commemorate this day, 12 years, 9/11. This project that you see here before you is a labor of love, and it was provided to this community by many people. And most of those people are here today. We have a card here to my right and a proclamation of this event. John Javons, the young man here with the Eagle Scout, he's our Eagle Scout candidate. John, can you step forward? Put together all of this coordinating of all of the foliage and all of the landscaping that you see here today. And John needs a tremendous round of applause for that, because this is what America is all about. This is our strength right here. And it's my great pleasure to introduce him, and he's going to be our master of ceremonies. And of course, Charlie Spencer. Charlie, thank you for all that you did, providing all of the support for this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Randall. To begin, Mr. Barricker, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now may we have a moment of silence to remember those lost in 9/11 and those fighting in Iraq, Afghanistan, and others. Now we have a guest to sing God Bless America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets pregnant, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, darling,
Turn George.
Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the dignitaries that are here. Suffolk County Legislator Thomas Barraga. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you and good morning. In the last several weeks after receiving your invitation, I found myself thinking about the Twin Towers and the 2 months I spent on active duty in Manhattan after the towers fell. Many of these thoughts come late at night as I lay in bed waiting for sleep to take hold. Part of me doesn't want to forget, and part of me needs to forget. For to dwell on that horrific act and all that I saw does no good physically or psychologically. When I first visited the site soon after the towers fell, my first reaction was shock at the enormity of the destruction, followed by profound sadness for the thousands who were murdered. I can only imagine how difficult it is for those of you here today who lost a loved one on that day, and for those of you who have lost loved ones since that day because of illness associated with their rescue efforts at Ground Zero. Your sorrow is great, it is deep, it is never-ending. Let me respectfully offer you an observation based on something said to me by a 25-year-old severely wounded Marine 4 years after 9/11. He said, and I quote, "Sir, I don't know if I'm going to make it, but if I don't, I want my wife and child to be happy," unquote. I really believe the loved one you lost wants the same for you, the person and family they loved. They want you to remember them, to love them, but to move on and have a good life and be happy. It would, I believe, be the best way to give yourself closure, to honor them, and to give them peace until you meet again.
Thank you, Mr. Barraga. Also here is Marlene Johnson on behalf of Councilman John Cochran, the West Islip Fire Department as well, and the West Islip 9/11 Memorial Committee. Mr. Charles Spencer, Mr. Ray Rendina, Ms. Diane Fontana, Mr. Jim Jackson, and Mr. Arnold Markech. I'd like to read off the names of the 9/11 non-survivors of West Islip.
Jim Corbett, Kevin Cosgrove, Douglas DiStefano, Andrew Jordan, Terrence McShane, Thomas Lingione, Edward Wall, Matthew Williams, Mark Rosen, John Agiano.